Hey guys, we are now live. We are now live. And y'all better stay up off my boy. Talking about y'all ain't doing right. I had to say right when I came in here. Y'all need to stop talking about Dre's eyes, how they wide and they're blinking, and you know the boy's going through some things. Disclaimer. Let me say a disclaimer. But y'all ain't doing right. You know Dre is going through some things. His mama done made him go crazy. Disclaimer, in my opinion, the boy ain't right upstairs. You know he flip flops. He flip flop. We know how he flip flop. Mama got him going crazy. Mama got her husband wanting to leave her. So come on now. Y'all ain't doing right. Y'all ain't doing right. You know Dre is a check away from a check of a SSDI or SSI check. And y'all want to sit there and pick on poor Dre. Dre had a nervous breakdown, disclaimer, in my opinion, when he thought something happened to his brother. And y'all been messing with Dre ever since. Trust me, crazy people be telling the truth, guys. A lot of times they be telling you stuff, but you're not paying them no attention because you think they're crazy. Ain't nothing crazy about them. Only thing crazy is that you ain't believing what they're saying. But some of what he's saying, we're going to recap some stuff. We're going to talk about some stuff. Waiting for y'all to come on up in here. But we're gonna talk about some stuff. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn this phone off because it'll ring while I'm on here. Cause that's just what happens in life. But we're gonna talk about it. Number one, I mean, this whole show is crazy. I mean, cray cray. Disclaimer. Miss Miss Malloy, Malone, whatever her name is. Chrisean, no disrespect, but mama crazy. I mean, you gonna get mad because somebody said you can't kiss their baby in the mouth because allegedly they said she was trying to kiss the baby in the mouth, and some people do that. And I've seen in cultures and also in families with little infants, and it's not even their kid, and they're like holding the baby, kissing them in the mouth. I understand babies smell good and everything and all that, but nobody know where your mouth been. So I get it. I get it, but we already know how Chynna get down to. Chynna be ready to run everybody's business. So the least thing you do is gonna flare her up and she gonna run your business. So the best thing to do is to stay away from crazy people. Chrisean need to stay away from crazy. Hey Shaka, hey Shakira, listen. She needs to stay away from crazy people. When you be around crazy people, crazy things happen. Shakira is the first one in here. But I'm telling you, Shakira, I was just saying cray, 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 cray. And what I'm saying is if you hang around the barbershop too long, you bound to get a haircut. And some people been hanging around the barbershop too long and they got a haircut. I mean, that's just one of my sayings. If you hang around the barbershop too long, you're bound to get a haircut. And a couple of people got haircuts. Because we all know that that's nasty and filthy. Hey, Judith, we all thank you, sweetie, for hitting that like, boo boo. We all know that's nasty and filthy. And if you think that that's normal to think that you're going to sit there and kiss my toddler or infant in the mouth, and you didn't, I don't even want at the time when I had my child, I didn't even want my baby's father to kiss my son in the mouth because I don't even know where his mouth was at, let alone somebody else's. But if you dealing with somebody who's been in the street, let's keep it real. I'm going to say, in my opinion, disclaimer, but in my opinion, if you're dealing with somebody that been in the streets, I mean, that's how they had 12 kids. It is what it is. And they're still active. You can clearly see it. This is my opinion. You ain't kissing my child in the mouth. You better be lucky if you can even kiss him on the leg. You ain't kissing him on the cheek, none of that. You better be lucky if you can even kiss him on the leg. You don't have nobody active. When I mean active in the street, actively probably doing all kind of pharmaceuticals and all kind of stuff under the influence of Lord knows what, and Lord knows how they got it. And you gonna let them kiss your baby in the mouth? Who cares that China cuss somebody out? Like, who's China? But yeah, I looked into it, and yeah, she's all around social media. But see, it goes deeper than that. She didn't care about her mother being emotional about, oh, Chrisean said, You can't kiss the baby," whatever. No, China wants attention. She want to be on social media so bad. She want to get off of Instagram so bad. She want to get some of that YouTube money so bad that China will do anything. She'll drag her own sister. She'll do anything she needs to do to get where she need to get to. She be the first one talking about family ain't this and family ain't that. She's the one that she's talking about, which is the South. She's the one that you don't want to have in your family or around your family or in your family. She talk about when she talk about people, she talking about the South. She's the only trifling one. She's the only one I know. She's not even a person that's a commentator or nothing. Her sister became famous, and now you can't get her off of social media. Talking about clout chasing, that's a clout chaser. She's right in the book. She's right in the book. Go look up clout chaser. You're gonna see China right up there. That's just my opinion. Natasha, oh my baby, Natasha, what's going on, sis? Good evening. She will be in the book right at the top on the right or the left hand side, and it'll say Cloud Chaser. And or it'll say hater because she hates. I miss you too, sis. Girl, let me tell you something. I was on here yesterday for almost 3 hours. I was on here for almost 3 hours. I'll probably stay on here for a little while tonight because I got to do some recaps, and I'm on the road today. And I had did my little due diligence on the China trying to defend her mother's emotions because she's wanting to kiss on people's toddlers in the mouth or the cheek or whatever, but she's active in the streets. I wish I would let you kiss my child. Goodbye. I said, did you hear her say her mother wants to raise Chrisean? Oh my God, please don't stop, Natasha. You're making me weak. You said, did you hear her say her mother wants to race Chrisean? Okay. So you think that Chrisean wants somebody like that kissing her mother in the mouth? Let me tell you something, Natasha. All jokes aside, now I'm gonna be serious now. Before you came in here, I said, why who in the right mind? Well, number one, you shouldn't be kissing nobody's child in the mouth, anyways, right? We just germs in the mouth. But I said, I'm keeping it real. This is my opinion, but I also will put out a disclaimer, okay? Um, Chrisean's mother is active. I don't care. She look active. There ain't no way you telling me that her doctor's giving her that kind of medication to make her high as a kite like that. There's no way. I know Chrisean loves her mother with all her heart. We all have parents that we love to death, but they ain't doing right. And that's the last person in the world that you would want be kissing all over your child, okay? And give them something that ain't even in the CDC book yet. No, ain't nobody trying to go out like that. People don't get that. And China is crazier than the bed bug. I'm gonna keep this message up for a little while. China said her mother wants to raise Chrisean. That's something. Something ain't right. China is mad that she wasn't in the group chat and that she wasn't invited in the mother's. Oh God, China crazy. Let me tell you something. I gotta keep this up though. This gotta stay up for a little while. That has to sink in. That had to sink. Chynna is mad because she has not made anything of herself. Because when I do this replay, because I'm doing recaps, I got 2 recaps that I'm gonna do. They were already on on Premiere, but I'm on punishment right now because I've been gone for a good 10 days. Cause girl, when like I told you, sometime when I leave, I'll say I'm coming back today, and the day will turn in the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Next thing you know, boom, it's 10 days later. So I'm on. Oh, I'm on. Um, YouTube got me on punishment. People ain't sending. YouTube ain't sending out no notifications. If people come to my live, that's because they stumbled across the live. None of my subscribers, the majority of them that were coming here or being here already, is gonna be in here until I have to put in a good week before I be in the good graces of YouTube again. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I do have a life. This is why the family doesn't mess with her. Yeah, and she's so jealous of Chrisean. She's jealous of Chrisean, girl. She is jealous. And let me tell you something. I don't know if you peeped it. So when I was editing the video, she gonna go, let me finish this last chapter. So because I'm gonna buy my mother a house. So I'm saying to myself, she basically is trying to say Chrisean's supposed to buy her mother a house. Your mother had 12 kids. You mean to tell me she didn't have time to buy herself a house to put them kids in? Now Chrisean got to buy your mother. Why your mother ain't got a house? Why don't your mother got her own house? Why does Chrisean got to buy your mother a house? Why don't you all pitch in? There's 12 of you, and you all put some money together, get a down payment, and put your mother in the house. Why does Chrisean got to use her money to put your mama in the house? See, that's why I don't know why Chrisean be going down there running behind them people. Because all they want to do is use her. All they want to do is use her. She already said it herself. She said the only one she really messes with like that is her brother Petey. Only one she gonna take care of if he's around her is Petey. She needs to stay away from that family. And if she's running from the law, go clear up your warrants. Or go stay at a penthouse or motel, hotel, Holiday Inn. But you need to stay away from your family. They're gonna mess around and rob you. And then Chynna had the nerve to say, um, and if my mother was basically, she was basically trying to say if my mother was trying to be petty. Guess what she said, Natasha? She said, Chrisean's bag was on the ground, and my mother got picked up her bag, and her chain was in there. She gave her back her chain. So if my mother was that kind of a person, she would have just took the chain. First of all, your mother did nothing different than what my mother would have did. My mother's not gonna steal my chain. She's gonna pick my chain up and give me my chain. Not gonna steal my chain. That's not no give her a pat on the back like she did some like she should get a reward for that. Like she's a good mother because she didn't steal the chain. That sounds dysfunctional on me. Exactly. And don't her mother have name? Yeah, Tasiki. Why hasn't she? But exactly, Tasiki got it going on too. Exactly, has money too. So doesn't her older brother? He's famous author, but yet exactly. But only ask the 24-year-old one that has a baby, waiting for a baby's father to get out. Only got herself and the baby to you know to help, and nobody else to help her. I mean, I know that Blueface's father, helps out or whatever. But what I'm saying, at the end of the day, all Chrisean really got is herself. And they just be having their hand out begging, begging, and get mad. And Chynna, she definitely get mad. She get mad. Chynna, did nobody ask you to do whatever you did with your life? Nobody asked you, ma'am, to do what you did with your life. You can't blame nobody for what you did with your life. That's a evil, evil woman. I'm telling you, man. She evil. I'm telling you. Thank you, Tiffany. The money. He also very successful. Wow. But I never even hear about that brother. So he must got some good sense. He stays away from the families. Exactly. I forgot all about the brother. Right. He probably stays away from the family. That mess of, he said, That messed up. She sure do that to her baby. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really how you doing, Carter? But let me tell you something. Um, if she would have, if she would have even caught me off guard and kissed my baby in the mouth, she wouldn't be my mother no more, because we would have some problems and some situations. Because, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it, and it's just my opinion. I believe the mother's still active, and and she did right by not, you know, having her kiss that baby wherever she wants to kiss her at. Nuh-uh, you can't do that, mom. I love you to death, but you cannot do that. Please look at the mouthpiece. I believe don't fool with her and mom, because she don't want to help them financially. Right? How is Chrisean going to buy her mother? She haven't even bought it. That's what I'm saying. Constant. How's she gonna buy her mother a house? She ain't bought herself a house. She's renting houses, but renting houses with her friends, but she gonna buy her mother a house. But that's the slow. That's the slow bus, like the short yellow bus with the helmet. Yeah, the people that are on those buses. So to them, that's the logic. I don't know, but it's crazy. It's really crazy. And I really feel like if anybody wants to buy their mother a house, it should be China. She's sitting up there offering somebody else's money. She should be the one buying their house. you know. But she's a very miserable woman, and I don't know who follows her, because they have to be screwed up in the head too. She's a sick individual. She's nothing but a hater. She's not a congratulator, and it's just really sad. It is really sad. Now we're gonna recap some videos that I have put up today. Like I said, for the people that are coming in now, make sure you hit the like button or the dislike button on the way in. But I'm trying to wait for y'all to come in, and I just want to talk about how I felt about what I found out, which was the truth. I thought that when Shakira told me China, I thought she was talking about Black China, but she's talking about Chrisean Rock's sister China, Mrs. Troublemaker. That's why they don't like to be bothered with. They also don't like being bothered with her because allegedly they said she's a snitch. Don't say you never heard about that. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. She's a snitch, and she's a snitch because every time she get mad, she snitches on her own sister. Tell all the business. Even had the nerve to say, and she said, and when Blueface gets out, talking about Blueface, she said, and when he gets out, she didn't say his name, and he drags her. First place she gonna call is my mother, running all the business. Right? She's getting her credit in order. Had no credits. Right. Yeah, we all know about what Chrisean was trying to do. We ain't gotta explain her story. We trying to understand China's story. She's always talking about this and that and the other. We're talking about her and what's up with her, and why she's always trying to downplay Chrisean, and she ain't got a pot to piss in or a winner to throw it out. Because China ain't got nothing going on for herself at all, and I believe she's jealous of her own sister, and that's sad. She's jealous of that girl, sickly jealous of that girl, and it's sad. It's sad. But Chrisean got to stay away from the family. I understand. People think just because God made them your family that you have to deal with them. No, if somebody mistreats you, okay, steals from you, or begging all the time, just want you for money, trying to use you, you don't have to be around them just because you're your family. There's no law that is written that you have to be around your family that is dysfunctional and mistreating you. You don't have to be around it. China had, back in December, she had 100K on the way. Oh, She ain't got no 100K because she would still have it. I don't believe that. Shakira, we all know China. By this point now, we all know she lies. She's a compulsive liar. You know she ain't had no. So where's the 100K at then? Where's the 100K at? It takes that lady 2 months to go get her hair and nails done. You hear her on I be hearing her on live something. I gotta go get my nails done and my hair. I gotta get this money. It takes her 2 months to get that done. Like, so where's the 100K at? Like, let's make it make sense. Let's like make it make sense. She lies. She lies. She lies, but then she wants to tell the truth about everybody else's business. See, I know people like that. They lie about their stuff, but they'll tell the truth about what they know about your business. Because they want to throw you under the bus and self-sabotage you and all kind of stuff. Character assassinate you. I guess that was another lie. Well, we know it was a lie. Come on, where's the money at? Shakira, we know that gotta be. You said, I guess that was a lie too. Oh, yeah, it was a lie. Where's the money at? And if you don't think if she had the money, she wouldn't be talking about it or flashing it or trying to act like she was a an older version of Chrisean Rock? Come on. Yeah, where's the money at? Sometimes some things don't even need to be said. We know she's lying. Then we know the lady's lying. You can't believe nothing that lady said. All she do is run her mouth. Her own family says, and I'm gonna say allegedly, because I'm not trying to even go there with it, that she's a snitch. That's why they don't deal with her. She's a snitch. She did some stuff back in the day, got scared and snitched. That's why she don't live close to them. Yeah, everybody knows about that. You can't know about some things about these widows and not everything unless she blew through it in 5 months. Oh well, I guess maybe that's what she did then and stuff. Maybe I don't know, but I don't believe she got that money in the first place. I think she just said that. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm gonna show you something real quick, Shakira, just to remind you how there's some mental illness going on, in the family, and that's no disrespect, because look at this. Where is it at? Well, I'm trying to see where Natasha put this at. Right here. Look at this message. Did you hear her say her mother wants to race Chrisean? Chynna is such a liar. Did you can we all read that message? Chynna says that Chrisean Rock's mother wants to race her. Come on now. That's how you know them lights ain't all the way on. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Like, let's make it make sense. We got to make stuff make sense. We have to make stuff make sense. And the reason why I say that, you feel what I'm saying, Natasha? I had to pull that back up. Because if we don't make stuff make sense, then we have people like Dre and Chrisean Rock's mother, who's trying to kiss little toddlers and infants in the mouth, but she's active in the street, ain't no telling what she's doing with her mouth. If you don't, you'll have them going around believing what they're saying. So that's why we have to make it make sense. Because if we don't make it make sense, that means that we let these crazy people get over on us. That's in my opinion. And they can tell us anything at that point. And that's the hey Miss Teddy. Hey Miss Teddy, how you doing, baby girl? And that's the truth. And some of y'all gonna have to start coming up here because all these long, I don't mind them. I don't mind them. But some of these be little paragraphs now. Chynna said she's writing. Oh, I already said that, but you were constant. Listen, she didn't hear. Listen, in the video that I'm gonna let y'all hear again, she gonna say, "Let me do my last chapter because I'm gonna buy my mother a house." So yeah, that's what she's saying. She's writing a book. I know. That's what she claims. But then again, when will we see that book? Right. She also said she will get herself together and get clean for the race. What? Oh, she did race. I'm thinking that all takes. Did you hear what you just said? Right. She also said she will get herself together and get clean. So I'm right what I said then, guys. She's active. She's active. So why would Chrisean want her mother kissing her child in the mouth? She's active. Come on now. I mean, I see through it. I see you can't put the banana in the tailpipe over here. You know what I'm saying? I've been your age. You ain't never been mine. I'm probably not as old as Chrisean's mother, but I'm up there. And I tell you one thing: you ain't gonna pull no wool over my eyes. Mm-mm. Ain't doing it. You don't kiss no infant in the mouth. That's what my point is. Thank you, Ryder. Life Rider. Lie Rider. How do you pronounce it? Lie Rider. You don't come on. Just don't do that. And then for her to get mad at her own daughter for doing it is crazy. It just doesn't make any sense. But it's not even about it's more than they got mad at her because they're all jealous of her. People are sometimes so slow, they don't get that their own family members could be jealous of them. They don't even get that. They don't even get that. Your own family, your own sister could be jealous of you. Oh, she's my sister's not jealous of me. That's my sister. What does that mean? She's your sister. Doesn't mean she can't be jealous of you. She's just your sister, but she can be jealous of you. Family members can be jealous of family members. And Chrisean, for whatever reason, I don't know why they don't do. I think they don't do Tasiki because Tasiki got them hands. Tasiki got them hands. Yeah, she got them hands. I love Rock more for saying no. You're not kidding. That's right. Exactly. That's why I always say, you got to give us some credit. Some people, I'd be like, she's a good mother to me. People like, oh, she ain't no good mother. Be trying to like check me. I'm like, ooh, let me be quiet. Let me keep some of my thoughts to myself. I think that to me, she's doing the best she knows how with the tools that she's been given, and I think she's a very good mother and a nurturer. But every time I say it, I get cussed out. So I try not to say too much. I don't want none kissing grandkids in the mouth. Right? No, you shouldn't be kissing no little kids in the mouth. I mean, because the mouth has germs. Period. You know that's why none of my family messes with her. You said that's why none of the family messes with. Yeah, exactly. None of them. Nicole put a clown in a ooh child. That baby can get infections. Thank you in the mouth and her. Thank you. I don't want to say the other word, but it's that my point. I didn't want to say it, and I also wanted to say that on the video too. But then I said I ain't gonna say that on the video because I don't want to be hearing, YouTube be trying to jump down my throat saying you already took 10 days off. Now you sitting up here saying words that are controversial up here. But yet Chrisean is being dragged and called evil because she didn't allow her mother, right? And that's sick. But see, the people that do that, they don't like Chrisean. They're hating on Chrisean. So they're dragging Chrisean because they want Chrisean. They wanted Chrisean to let her mother do that so that the baby could get something because they're sick. They're sick too. Tasiki's too right. They don't mess with they probably do want to mess with Tasiki, but Tasiki got them hands. Tasiki got them hands. She gonna see you. I'm trying to tell you. Tasiki fight like a man. I think she probably will beat a man up. Now don't get it wrong. Don't get it messed up. Now I'm giving her credit now, but I'm the type of person. If I met like Tasiki in person, I wouldn't be intimidated by it because I'm like this. I'ma either get it or get with it. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm getting whooped up on anyways, I'm gonna pick something up. I'm not gonna just get beat down. No, if I ain't winning, I'm gonna start cheating. You know what I'm saying? So I won't get that beaten. No one heard the mother say that personally. That's a woman looking for clout, I'm sure. You said no one heard that mother say that personally. That's the woman looking for the clout, I'm sure. From my understanding, I heard all the sisters do. You talking about they all the sisters what they be thumping, not Natasha? You talking about they thumping? They be thumping? They be thumping. Ooh, child. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play in a second. Let me see. Yeah, I believe it. And I believe China probably be thumping too, but she also be thumping that mouthpiece. She be thumping that mouthpiece. I appreciate y'all coming through here because I'm on punishment with YouTube right now. and and half of y'all probably didn't get your notifications. They can fight. That's what she means. I get it now. Thank you, sweetie. How you doing today, sweetie? You sure enough was hanging in here with me yesterday. You now held it down with me yesterday. We was in here for almost 3 hours. They drag rock for everything. I know that, and but see but I see at the beginning I used to get dragged too. They're like, you act like you feel bad for Rock. You act like you're taking her side. No, I take her side when she doing right. When she doing wrong, if Blueface get out and she start doing wrong, I'ma get on her. When I mean by get on, I'm not gonna go contact her because I'm not her fan. I don't have fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan. And she's not my superstar. She's a kid to me. But if she's doing right, I'ma say she's doing right. If she's doing wrong, I'ma say she's doing wrong. And that's simple as that. But they do. They're always jumping on her. They're always jumping on her. And it don't make no sense. It's just nothing but jealousy. I'm gonna see if I can open up this so I can read this like this. But no, it's sad. It really is. It's really sad. But God don't like ugly, and He ain't fond of beauty, and that's a jealous family. I didn't know that she had a brother that was successful like that, though. I didn't know that. I thought the only one that was successful in the family was Chrisean, and that ain't no disrespect when I say it. I did not know that. Let me put this on here. I did not know she had a brother that had it going on too. That's good to know that and stuff. That she's not the only one making money, but she's the only one that I know of that they beg. They don't beg the brother. The brother probably sets the tone and lets him know that it's not going down like that. And that's what Chrisean needs to start doing because it's no sense in trying to keep the peace because they can't stand you anyways. Either way, it don't matter what you do, they're still not gonna like you. So, just be you and learn how to say no. Sad to say, but true, they have brothers too. I know, I think one is in jail, and I heard he's not getting out. So I don't know about that. Yeah, they do. I know we know there's girls and there's boys. Yeah, there's 12 of them. We know there's not all 12 girls. There's 12 of them. So there's probably about, I think, what, 5 boys, and all majority of them are girls, I think, though. Yeah. Hold on for a second. Let me turn this down. Y'all want to be able to read these messages here. Yep. So I know that there's girls and there's boys. Chrisean helped the author brother get his bookstore. Oh, really? Oh, wow. See, see, and people be dragging that girl. People be sitting there dragging that girl. That's a shame. But what go around, come around. That's what I always say, and stuff. But she did the right thing. I think that she probably got more respect after she did what she did with her mother. You know what I'm saying? She got more respect, because people probably looked at her at first like she was an airhead, and then, you know, she let them know there ain't nothing no airhead about me and stuff. And that's why I keep telling people, okay, yeah, you don't think she's a good mother for whatever your reasons are. And I think she is, but give her credit. I mean, where would she get common sense to know not to let her mother kiss her child in the mouth? That's just an instinct a mother has. A good or a bad mother should have that instinct. You're not kissing my child in the mouth. Why not celebrate her for spending the time with him? And right, they don't have time to do that. And only thing China remembered was that nonsense, which is so sad. That's the only thing she could remember was that, and bring it onto the internet and drag her. So it just doesn't make any sense. They would see. You know what? Let me just tell you something. If they knew she was coming, I don't know if it was a surprise or they knew she was coming. Either way, whether it was a surprise that she was coming or whatever, we all know that soon as the girl got there, um, they were gonna sit there and something was gonna come up. You just have family members that it just don't matter what you do or say, it's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be something. She helped her brother P to get the scholarship to game. Oh wow. Shakira sent that pretty picture. I seen that picture too yesterday. Did I tell you, Shakira? It was a it's 8 girls and 4 boys. One of the sisters died right before Rock. Oh, okay. Oh wow. Boys. Yeah, I got a life sentence. That's what I had heard. Wow. It says SL when Rock first got a big payday. Blue told her to go back. Then he turned around and talked to her. Oh wow. He tried to take and we'll talk about that too because the brother brings that up. I think she's doing a great job with her. I think so too. I never when I talk about the parenting, I always say that she's doing a good job. Definitely. I really think she's doing an excellent job. And I don't think she gets enough credit. And I think it's because people see it, but they just don't like her. And it's sad. It's really sickening and sad, but hey, it is. Hey, honey red, how you doing, sweetie? Carter, no, she didn't. He got his own. She's even speaked on it. Oh, okay. He got it on his own. He's a what is it? A D1 or something? A 1D? Whatever they call it. I'm not into sports, so don't get me to lying. Y'all don't get me to lying. Can I ask y'all a question? I need for y'all to pay attention to this now. Hold on. It says nobody is gonna talk about how he spent 2,000 Mother's Day dinner. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I heard about that. When she did that. Yep. No, you never hear about that, and that's sad. That's a good example, Shakira. How you only thing you're gonna hear about is the negativity. Just like just recently, somebody said, I heard, I don't know how true it is, that she thought the cops were after her, so she ran through the park, the football field, to get away. and everybody's talking about how scared she looked and she ain't been back on social media since. That's the only thing they want to talk about is how all the girls' pain and misery. It says right, that's Rock didn't help him. He earned his scholarship. No, she got an apartment to draw. Right, exactly. That's all she gonna do. All you gonna right is gonna be make it easy for her to do it, Natasha. Yeah, well, she can't. Yeah, because that would be ooh, child. That would have been a bad hit for Natasha. I got this one on his own, but paying for the tuition. She wanted to do it and didn't want him to drop out like she did. Right. Yeah, she loved Petey. That's definitely her baby brother, man. She looks out for him. She makes that clear. And he's the only one she actually looks out for. I mean, I'm quite sure when she goes to see her family, she looks out for her mother, but not like she looks out for Petey. Petey is her baby. But listen, let's start off with the first recap, and we'll talk about it after we listen to it. And make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Listening to Dre, and I know that he's going through a lot of mental issues, and my heart reaches out to him. However, he's not lying. Is this coming in clear? Please put a yes or no. That's it, please. A yes or no so we can start this. It just takes 1 second to put an N or a Y. Just 1 second. Let me know if it's coming in clear, because if it's not, I'm going to hide it and just play the audio. Hands down, Petty. Yeah. Is it a yes or no? Is it clear? Is the video clear? So we can start the video. Okay, thank you. Yes is clear. Okay, yes. Okay. That's all I want to know. Honey Red said, okay, yes, okay. All right. All right, let's get going. About a lot of things that he's saying. If you really listen to what he is saying, some of it is a little grand illusion and paranoia, but some of it is what the truth is. Now, do I believe that Chrisean Rock is the enemy to Blueface? No. And that she hates Blueface? No. But there are things that you need to listen to that this man is saying that does correlate, make sense to what is going on currently in the current time. And I really hope that he gets help, but at the same time he's crying out for help and he wants people to listen to what he's saying, because some of what he's saying is definitely checking out.
Brother did Chrisean bad. That's probably his biggest enemy right now is Chrisean on the low. Ain't everybody surprised, right? But yeah, on the low, yeah, my brother is his biggest enemy right now is probably Chrisean. And now all of a sudden she best friends with his manager, Wack. That's even more scary with me. My brother done so much wrong to her. He done robbed her of over $300,000 when they shot the show. He only gave her a little bit because I guess he felt like he was the bigger star. He went.
Now, I mentioned, I'm going to say really quickly yesterday in my live that this time around, when they build this relationship and this business, partnership, they're going to definitely have it where it's 50-50, so nobody can go around saying that he's taking her money, Chrisean Rock's money, Blueface, and so on and so on, because you see what the brother's saying. Now, there could be some truth in it from the past, but it's the past. We're going to leave the past in the past. But you really need to listen up to what he's saying, because a lot of what he's saying is not a grand illusion. Not all of what he's saying is a grand illusion. And I want you guys to pay attention to what he's saying because trust me, we make our opinions about these situations, but we're not there.
got her baby, and then come to find out, she found out that he knows that's not his baby. Um, they've had a very tumultuous relationship, and I feel like it's turned into just something more toxic than we realized. But I know she hates his guts, and she's faking, and that's probably his
I
biggest
don't
enemy
believe
right
that.
now. Is probably her. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else probably hates.
Now, I don't believe that. I don't believe that part. I just want to let you guys know that. That's part of the grand illusion.
Him more. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's really saying nothing. You know, please just pray for him. A lot of people say they love him. You know, his dad over there, but his dad probably
Yeah, it
is over there
I
sick
think he
of
had a
him.
nervous breakdown, in my
Chrisean over there
opinion.
on the low really hates him. You know, hates his guts. You know, more than anybody. My little brother's dad. You're a very slimy human being. You know what I'm saying? You already robbed him once of 92,000, and
Okay, but let's stop right here. I had said a while back ago that the father had stole well, you know how Carlissa run all the business. The father had stole money from Blueface out the house, and I said I think it was about 100,000. He said exactly how much it was. Trust me, it was around that. I was 8,000 off or whatever it was. But I know for a fact that when Carlissa was telling the story, it was like 100,000 or something that he took from his son. So he confirmed that. Thank you, Dre, for confirming that. Because people, oh no, he ain't still no 100,000 from no Blueface. Yes, he did. And Carlissa said she's the one that got him to say let it go. Your father got stuff going on with him, issues, and that's still your father. And they became cool again. That's before they had the fallout. Carlissa and Blueface or whatever. And that's why, in a way, the father, I know he has smoke with Carlissa because Carlissa be throwing little shots at him, but she's actually maybe the only reason why Blueface is still cool with his father right now after he stole that money.
and you
I mentioned that also. I said I think it was about 100,000. Somebody said because people act like they know these entities. Oh, it wasn't no 100,000. Um, like I said, he robbed them before. The mother Carlissa was the one that brought them back together, the father and son, and it was for a lot of money. And I really believe that the money that he did take from his son was 90 something 2,000. And I said 100,000. Okay, I was off 8,000. But he took a lot of money from him that was laying around the house. They made amends. That's a good thing. But we got to look at the facts. Okay, and we also gotta look at the fact that we know Dre is going through his
66.
own mental issues. Hopefully he's getting help for it, but he's not lying about everything. Trust me. You got to just pay attention and read between the lines.
you don't care probably about robbing again. You hate your son. I recently found that out that
I
yeah,
don't
you
believe
you hate your
that.
son. You have two people who you have one person without a backbone and another person who hates my brother, and they just in the house all day. That don't sound like it. Now they best friends too. Why is all of this going on? I need some answers and some explanations because why all of a sudden, like I said, I made that post and now it's stuff going on with me, and then it's stuff keep going on with my brother. Like what y'all up to? Like what y'all trying to what y'all got secret motives or something? What's going on? Why do y'all keep bothering me as well? You know what I'm saying? Why do y'all keep bothering me? And to the rest of my family, bro, I hope this money don't come between us, bro.
It
To
already
my
has.
cousin, STY Randolph, bro, like I hope this money don't come between us. You know.
The money has already came between you guys, especially on if you're talking about on your mother's side. You guys are already over there beefing, just all unnecessariness going on. Your mother's sitting there putting her hands on her nephew, which is inappropriate. She's too old to be doing that. It's not a good look for her being a businesswoman. And so it has definitely, um, you know, came between you guys. Also, it is questionable, and I don't think Dre is bugging when he questions even Wack 100. Everybody's besties now. I mean, I even said the same thing. It's good that he came clean and he said to the public that, Blueface is in love with Chrisean Rock. But you are not keeping that same energy that you had for Chrisean Rock when you were disrespecting her and dragging her name and making up stuff and adding and putting in, twisting and turning and whatever. Now all of a sudden you're this different person. And to me it is very questionable. I question it. I question it almost like how people might view Dre. Paranoia. Because it's just really weird.
Known each other our whole lives. We done been family our whole lives, bro. We got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Attacking your auntie, having your auntie attack your auntie, turning family against family, bro. At the end of the day, we need to come together. We family at the end of the day. We are family. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this money don't try to never come between us or nobody else trying to pull you a certain way to make it look a certain way, bro. That's your auntie. You used to stay in her house, eat her food, bro. Let's all stop the disrespect
Yeah.
on both sides, bro. We all are family, bro. Don't let nobody convince you to hate your auntie, bro. You know what I'm
Natasha, you're
saying? And all of a
funny.
sudden you at football games and stuff like that, bro. That's your auntie. That's your real blood auntie. Like I'm your real blood cousin, bro. We love each other, bro. I love you. To my granny, I know it's been a minute since we talked, but I love you too, granny. I love you with all my heart, grandma Barbara. You know what I'm saying? I hope that like I said, you can repair your relationship with your daughter, because that's your daughter, bro, and she love you. I know y'all love each other. I know that it's hard. We all done been through a lot with each other, but we family and we all do love each other at the end of the day. I know it.
If you listen to him, he's simply talking about what happens in a daily life with family and dysfunction. Only thing different is theirs is on public display. So when you look at Dre, oh, he's crazy. He's got some stuff going on with him. I believe he did have a breakdown, nervous breakdown, because of everything that's going on, especially around the time with his brother. But if you really pay attention to him, he's not saying nothing no different than what happens behind closed doors with families. So sometimes we can make judgments, but unless we're in people's shoes, we really can't judge anybody. We're not above life's Hey, classroom. be
Bad.
Nobody
He
is.
that's probably his biggest enemy right now is Chrisean on the low. Ain't everybody surprised, right? But yeah, on the low, yeah, my brother.
Okay, I had noticed that it was kind of blurry, so that's why I had did that and blocked it, because I don't like that blurry thing. That means that the reception ain't doing too good right now, and I can't do it. It gives me a headache looking at it. Um, yeah, but yeah, Dre's lights are not all the way on, but he's not lying about everything. I think that he's one of those. He's in a grand delusion. Definitely, he's mixing the a lie with the truth, and then like just the paranoia. You know what I'm saying? So he's making his own, like, Ben and Jerry's ice cream. He's making his own flavor because he checked out. I don't know if it's from the mother, or when his brother was locked up in the hole, or got jumped by the crip. I don't know, but it was around that time he started acting real strange. So I really think that that's when he had a meltdown. Now he may have always had like a little issue, because remember he was locked up in jail for 13 years, um, and they didn't have money. Let Carlissa tell it, to get him out and this and that and other, and he had to sit in there, and he was young, so he's been through a lot in his life. He's been through definitely more than Blueface has been through. And the dude is pretty much not wrapped too tight at this point. And I wouldn't leave him around nobody's kids. I wouldn't leave him around himself. Definitely wouldn't leave him around his mother. That's just my opinion, because he's definitely checked out. I have to say, Dre must have seen a lot. He spoke until, yeah, he was in jail for 13 years. He's of course he's seen a lot. He was probably in jail when they was taking it. Let's put it like that. DNA test proves Blue the dad. I don't even care about all that stuff. That's them people's business. I'm so tired of people talking about who the baby daddy. He ain't the baby daddy. Who Chrisean baby daddy is. That girl laid with Blue. She know who a baby daddy is. People shouldn't even be that involved in that. I mean, that to me, that's always been to me a little bit too extra when we discuss that. I mean, that's like a little bit too personal. It really shouldn't be nobody's business who that girl lay with. She could have laid with Santa Claus for all I care. Because at the end of the day, I ain't got to take care of nobody's child. I only got to take care of mine. And my child grown. I got a grandchild now. But sometimes I think we overstep our boundaries too. We feel like because these social media entities, celebrities, whatever you want to call them, that they owe us an explanation. No, they don't owe us anything. If they share whatever they share about their life, then so be it. But as far as me going to go look for it, I'm not doing all that and stuff. I'm so sick of these folks lying on this girl until I don't know which way to go. Well, it's sad, the real, but that's how people are that are haters. That's why they call them haters and stuff. They're everywhere. I'm quite sure you got a hater. I know I got a whole bunch of them and stuff, and I'm so used to it. It's like I'm numb to it, and maybe I shouldn't be numb to it, but I'm numb to it. I ain't got near as much as allegedly Chrisean got. Because nobody really knows how much Chrisean got. People say Chrisean the one that made Blueface is a broke one. We don't know who got who what and who what where and what. All we know is what we get. You know what I'm saying? He said he got bills. Let let Blueface tell it. He said he paid about 20,000 in bills. I guess with his mortgage and everything else. Chrisean ain't over there paying that. That's his stuff. So he's got some kind of money. I don't got no 14 million to go pay for no what is it, the court, I mean not the court, the stripper the strip club that he was at, that he shot up. I don't think he got no 14 million for that. I don't know about that one. I'm talking about now, not about Andre was. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think a combination, Nell, from what happened with his brother and then dealing with his mother and all that stuff. It just was too much for him. Let me see. Hey, Diane P. Wow, you said a mouthful. Why worry about who the dads are? Yeah, I mean, why? I mean, when you find out, what is it? What does it prove? That that's the father, and or that's not the father? It doesn't prove anything, right? Why worry? I mean, it's not your baby daddy or mine. The real said, "Dang, psychic patient." No matter the situation, this dude is obviously not wrapped tight yet. And so somebody most likely putting him up. Oh, you are funny, the real. Carlos is bringing hatred. Oh, yeah, she's bringing hatred, but she's also bringing drama, and she's also bringing sickness to her son, because I really think she played a part in him having, because he definitely had a nervous breakdown. He definitely had a nervous breakdown. Wack do like Chrisean. Well, you already know that. We already know that. SLU breaking up bad. You said I'm breaking up bad. All right, I got a solution for that. Hold on 1 second. I'll fix it. If I'm breaking up bad, I got a solution. All right, hold on. Uh, we'll fix that. All right, we should be okay now. We should be okay now, guys. 10-4. Yeah, we're gonna definitely finish this live, honey. It says Wax in court right now getting sued. Ooh, what? What you mean by Bow Wow? You talking about Bow Wow? Come on, explain more. Don't get up here and talk about stop. I hate when people do that. Get up here, such, and then stop. What? Get sued for what? I mean, this. I mean, he Wack is part of the circus too. What is he getting sued for? He's in court for what? Do I have to go look on? Do we have to go look on Instagram because you giving us half a story? Please explain the rest of the story. Don't make me have to go looking for it. Cause you know if you go on Wax page, you're gonna be on there for Lord knows how long. Because that man got so many stories on there about people that he didn't expose that snitched or snitches and whatever or got stitches and whatever. Right. She's the most certain. Yeah, so yeah, please. Matter of fact, we might have to look because listen, let me ask you a question before we I guess go looking for why he getting sued. Um, because if Ryder don't tell us, then we're gonna have to go looking for it. Um, how many people got their notifications? Please put the Y or put a Y if you got your notification. If you didn't, just put an N. Please just Y or N because I'm not going any further and I'm not going to go on to the next video until I hear it at least. Because sometimes I be saying stuff and I be like, I know these folks be hearing, my people be hearing me, but they just be just having selective hearing. They hear what they want to hear. Dre is so fake. Like that letter he wrote all of a sudden knowing how to spell. It's not about, hey, if people have different opinions, we agree to do. That's right. That's why I feel too. We can agree to disagree. Just like with me with Dre, I know he's not rap too tight. Okay, thank you, Diane. Some at least somebody put a Y. Diane got her notification. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I just need to know because, like I said, I'm on punishment. And I just need to know, and I also need to let y'all know that y'all gonna have to start just coming over here on your own because I've been gone for 10 days, okay? And YouTube, I'm not in the good graces of YouTube right now. So y'all need to help me help you out so that I know what to do so that y'all can get over to these lives. Yesterday I was on here for almost 3 hours, and half y'all that should have been here wasn't here because you probably didn't get your notifications. So that's why I'm telling you. Oh, wait a minute. DNA test proved blues today. Wait a minute, back up. Can I ask you a question, Ryder? Are you a troll? Because how do you go from, because this is pissing me off now. You went from this, Wax in court right now getting sued, to now you're saying this. How do we get there? How do we get back there? I mean, I'm not trying to be like disrespectful, not like that, but I sometimes get aggravated. Like, come on. Like, how do we get there? You ain't even answered this question here. You said this. Where's this question? Where's she at again? Oh my God! Like, really? But I'm saying, how do we jump there though? When I asked her at 8, what time was that? At I'm not being mean or nothing, but I'm just saying Wax in court right now getting sued. So I said, all right, can you please tell us so I don't have to go searching for it? Don't start a story if you can't finish it. And then you come up with this. DNA test blew the dad. What does that have to do with anything? We're talking. I thought you was talking about Wack. Now you jumped to Blue with the DNA test. No, everybody's over the Blue being the baby daddy. Nobody cares anymore. They're together. He loves her, even if it isn't his kid, or it is, or whatever. He's gonna be with her anyways. That's just the bottom line. You said SL Ryder is not a troll. Well, I don't know. All I'm saying is just it's like kind of troll behavior right now. Another thing, SL, I just cannot stand how when he throw rock, they always throw poor Junior. Yeah, leaving the innocent baby claims right. I don't I get what you're saying as well. Um, and that's another thing I want to say to you too. People that don't like you will do anything to try to hurt you, and you know that D real. Uh, it says the Dre needs to go sit down somewhere. He's all over the place. Figure old speech when figure of speech on when you said Wack is court right now. Oh, that's a figure of speech. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ryder. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, don't you get my pressure up, honey. Don't you get my pressure up. I'm sorry. I never heard of that figure of speech. I'm sorry. SL, I think she is responding to Dre's video. Oh, okay. Cause I was getting thrown off. I was sitting there saying, "What's going on here?" Like, what's not that serious? It says that's right. SL, let him. Let me get some water. My throat dry now. If I got some left. Ooh, child. I'm trying to stay on here longer than an hour so we can kick it. I got another video I got to do with y'all, anyways. But please let me do it in peace. I'm trying to do it in peace. Got my throat all dry. Ooh, child. I had to come up for some air. That threw me for a loop. Cause I know there's something going on. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryder. I'm sorry, sweetie. Where's she at? I don't want her to think that I'm being mean. I'm sorry, sweetie. I don't want you to think that I'm being mean to you and stuff. When I said what are you being a troll? It was a figure of speech too, but I also was also asking because there's a lot of people that come in here and be doing some crazy stuff. And you know what I'm saying? I have to say to my mod sometimes, like, come on, we gotta watch that. We gotta watch these people. So that's why I said that. But my peoples are in here and they confirmed that you're solid. So I got you. And I apologize. Yes, ma'am, I know how it is, but girl, they get behind. I'm sick of their lies, child. Yeah. It is getting. Let me tell you something. The real. Don't drop no names when I say this to you. There's a female channel holder. Put a Y in the chat if y'all know who I'm talking about. Just put a Y if you know who I'm talking about. That's it. Don't put no names. There's a female channel holder. She can't stand for no reason Chrisean so bad. She talks about that girl every day. And she got beautiful. Listen, she does beautiful thumbnails. I mean, she's just very creative. But all she does is take that creativity and turn it into negativity. It's always dogging Chrisean and she be making up stuff. I'm telling you, she be making up stuff and everything. She's like on a crusade to destroy that girl. I'm like, it just is sad, man. At first I was like, is it just me? Then I was like, nah, that's every day. And then be making up stuff that's lies, that be lies. I know their lies because I do my due diligence because I'm a commentary channel. I do commentary over here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, oh no. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Let me see, is the lights on there? Because that might be the reason why my thing is acting up. Let me see. Yeah, but she be making up a lot of lies, and it's so sad, man. I want to see if these lights, yeah, they're on. Yeah, she makes up a lot of lies. I'd be like, wow, that's bad. And it's every day, like maybe twice a day, just gets on here and she got a posse full of people, and they just sit there and listen to her. I'd be like, that's bad. I'm sorry, Ryder, sweetie. Go on Hennessy reviews. She put Wack. It says go on Hennessy reviews. She put Wack court order. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you, sweetie. You're talking about on IG or on YouTube? Because you know she got a IG. Ooh, Wack is in trouble. See how things turn around on people when you ain't doing right. When you ain't doing right, says Wack is getting sued for lying for some. Oh wow! And now he's picking on Bow Wow. Y'all hear about that? Yep, it's every day, all day. She drags Rock. Yep. So you know who I'm talking about, Shakira. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my God, like that is like too much. Too much. Just be making up stuff. And then let me be quiet. And then be talking about her a DV story. You said I'm cleaning the car out. Okay. You said my phone's slow. Okay. All right, Ryder. Yeah, she be really going in on Rock. It's sad and stuff. It's one thing to it's my birthday. I'm having a party. Oh, happy birthday. Let's put some hearts. Let's spam it up with some hearts for Ryder. Come on, today's her birthday. She's having a party. Ryder, you have more comments here. Bits and pieces. That's why it comes off the way it does when you right. That's why I was I had a little flare up now. Right. No, it was no hard feelings, but that's the reason why exactly now. No, nothing against her, but that's the reason. But put some hearts up into the chat. Let's spam up the chat. Today's Nell's birthday, she said. Let's spam up the chat, and then we're gonna do the next video. Happy birthday, Nell. That's okay, sweetie. Happy birthday. See, people are saying happy birthday. Some of them are, anyways. Not everybody. Oh, there we go. We see some hearts. I know, SL. I understand. I get you. I thank you, Nell. Right, you said something. I replied. You just. All right, so everybody's saying happy birthday, SL, not me. No. Happy birthday. So everybody said happy birthday. She said thank you. Now I'm never. Wait a minute. What she said? Thank you. Now never a troll. I'm just celebrating my birthday today. No, I didn't mean no, because when you had said something about Wack 100, then you went and said something about Blueface. It threw me off. That's why I was like, what? That's why it reacted like that. That's the only reason why I reacted like that. That's not. I'm not a mean person. You should already know that by now, Ryder. You should already know that I misunderstood you because I'm not like that. I'm not mean. I'm not a mean person to people. I'm doing two things at once. Oh, okay. Am I invited to the party? Am I invited? Okay. All right, so we're gonna play the next no, you're not mean, such a sweetheart. Thank you. I hope you're talking about me, Shakira, because you know I am not mean to people at all. I try to get along with everybody and respect everybody. It says, and we're not gonna want to hear it. Period, child. Oh, I love it. Foley. How you doing, sweetie? You said I replied to Dre's video. Okay, so let's get on to the next video, next recap video with crazy Chynna. She had a and I respect you too, sweetie. That's why I apologize. I went out my way to apologize to you because I apologize for you know, calling you a troll. I wasn't technically calling you a troll. I was like, what is this troll being a troll? So let's get on to the next video. And I apologize again, sweetie, and happy birthday. So let's listen to the next video. This is the hater Chynna. She was venting about CashApp making her mother cry because she wouldn't let her kiss the baby in the mouth, which is filthy. Filthy. Back with another one. So a lot of y'all are gonna not like me. Is that coming in clear? I know this got to be coming in clear because I switched the gears. Just put a Y in the chat while it's playing. Well, a few guys are not
If
gonna
it
like
is.
me, but what Chrisean did with not allowing her mother to kiss her son in the mouth was the right thing to do. First and foremost, you don't know what people are doing, what kind of germs people hold. Chrisean's mother has a past. Allegedly, they're saying she still lives, dibbles, and dabbles in the lifestyle, and I wouldn't want her kissing my infant or toddler child in the mouth either. And for Chynna to chime in per usual and speak her piece, um like she would let her toddler get kissed in the mouth by her mother, which I don't believe it. Is crazy because from my understanding it wasn't just a kiss on the cheek, it was trying to kiss the baby in the mouth. A lot of people do that with little infants and toddlers because they're so cute, their mouth don't smell, they smell so, like babies. I get it, but you can't do that with your child. Now, it's one thing what you do with your child, Chrisean, but as far as your mother, your brother, and you don't know what these people are carrying around. And if you get too friendly and, oh, I don't know how to say no, you're gonna have a sickly child. And then they're gonna have something to talk about.
Tell mommy she can't kiss her grandchild. But this man carrying him that wear blue nail polish and wearing nail polish on his fingers. Like, come on now, stop it. Stop it. That's why I said it's so much. People just.
And from what I see, and no, and this is just my opinion, Krishan's mother's kind of sort of still in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I saw her with her pregnant daughter hanging on a street corner. You know what I'm saying? And she's living that lifestyle. You cannot have people like that kissing your child in the face, the mouth, none of that. That's germs.
How you know that wouldn't have been, God
Hey,
forbid, mommy
sis.
last time seeing him? Like, but Blueface father carrying him, kissing him, but this man wear nail polish. Let's talk about it. Like, come on, that's phony, man. That's why I always say, family just, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Family just, I mean, I love my siblings, but a lot of stuff be wrong. It hurt my mother real bad. And it's sad, because, and that would have hurt me too if somebody told me I couldn't kiss my grandchild. Like, I hurted my mother. She didn't want my mother to kiss my nephew, and my mother started crying. But yet, she had left the.
What would be messed up is if Chrisean just went around letting all her family members just kiss on her son and she doesn't even know what they're doing when she's in California. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what people are doing. You don't know there's germs in the mouth. People should really be mindful of these things and also respect how, people are nurturing to their children that Yeah, and they are. protective, Soldier and boy.
Mm.
you're people the first one to say that Chrisean Rock is a bad mother, but it was a bad thing and a hurtful thing that she made her mother cry because she wouldn't let the mother kiss the baby in the mouth. This is what I'm hearing allegedly. And even if it wasn't in the mouth, wherever she wanted to kiss that baby, Chrisean had that right. That's her child to say, you cannot do it.
And her gold chain was on the gold in the bag, right? So my mother picked up the bag, and my mother said, "Here, Chrisean, here go your bag, and here go your gold chain." And now, remind y'all, they think my mother's such this person that she not. If my mother was that person, she would have took that chain. Facts. How you gonna tell mommy she can't kiss her grandchild? Like me. I'm sorry.
You see why Chrisean stays away from her family. The first thing that Chynna pointed out, this is just my opinion, as her mother being a good Samaritan, is that she didn't take her own daughter's chain. You're the mother. You shouldn't be taking your own daughter's chain anyways. So you didn't really do a good deed. You know, you did the right thing. You picked up your daughter's bag and gold chain and you gave it to her.
But here it is. You let Blueface father kiss all on him. Like, come on now, stop it. Right, but guess what? You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. I know that. I don't know, but it hurt my mother. My mother, that's when I start to speak. And I don't care
You
who don't
speak
like it. It
anyways.
is what it is. And I just don't like it. Like how people out here can't even know family. But you got a mother that you won't even, man. That's why I need to get finished this last chapter. My mother gonna have a house. Mark my word. My mother is gonna have a house.
And see, you see how Chynna, she's deflecting on other things. She's talking about finances, financial gains, what they can get from Chrisean. Talking about, I'm on my last chapter. My mother's gonna have a house. Your mother should have had a house before she had Chrisean. She had 12 kids. She should have had a house. She should have had all the things that she needed. Your mother chose the streets. The streets was her home. Chrisean doesn't owe her mother a house. So I don't know if you guys are getting all of what Chynna's saying as she's venting, but in my opinion, she just referred to what Chrisean Rock is not doing for her mother. And she stopped. She paused, Chynna did. Talking about she's on this last chapter. My mother's gonna have a home. Well, we'll see that happen.
We're talking about Tifa. Tifa not the one that's telling mommy she can't kiss her grandchild. But it's all good because when he come home, and I just pray he don't drag her up and down the mud. Because the first one she gonna be calling is mama. We want to tell mommy she can't kiss her grandchild. But this man carrying him that wear blue nail polish and wearing nail polish on his fingers. Like, come on now, stop it. Stop it. That's
She's
why I
big
said it's
in
so
her
much.
feelings.
People know that wouldn't have been, God forbid, mommy last time seeing him. Like, but Blueface father carrying him, kissing him. But this man wear nail polish. Let's talk about it. Like, come on, phony, man. That's why I always say, family just.
So pretty much all I have to say is that I just can't wait for Blueface to get out. If they're gonna move forward, Chrisean Rock and Blueface, and be a team, be in a relationship, get married, have more kids, whatever her desires are, Chrisean Rock's desires are, she really needs to remove herself from her family, deal with them with a long handling spoon. I'm not trying to say not see them or deal with them, but not deal with them so frequently, and not depend on them like she is right now, because allegedly she was out there for a reason. And I'm not going to really get into it because, like I said, I have not done my due diligence on it. But she really needs to just get her own family and, move on with her life, because for her sister to take it this far and then take it to the internet like she always does, China, it's just, it's too much. It really is too much. Yeah, she's doing the most. She's doing the most and stuff. I think she's really jealous of of her sister. Like everybody's saying, everybody sees it. She's every time she gets a chance, she's ready to drag her sister. I don't get it. I think that China's mad because of how her life turned out. I was unaware that Chrisean had a brother that was successful too. I thought it was just her, the only one in the family. The reason why I thought that was because she's the only one that they beg, and feel as though owes something. It says for a old sister, she is sad. For right, she is very sad. I don't know. China's doing anything, but it's just sad how she just gets mad, gets on the internet, and just drags her sister. Just drags her. And then you dragging her, making yourself look stupid, because what you're dragging her about, she's right about. Anybody has a right to, feel that way about their child, that you cannot kiss my child in the mouth. It's too many germs in the mouth. And for somebody not to understand that is something wrong. She never says anything about the see, and that's what we were just talking about, Ray. Ray, really, you feel me? Never. She ain't gonna, cause see, Tasiki got them hands. Tasiki got them hands. China is so jealous of her younger sister. It's pathetic. I know. Never. She never does. But the reason why she's not is because Tasiki got them hands. She ain't gonna talk with China. China's not gonna go back and forth with Tasiki, because Tasiki will go off on her and it'll be a wrap. So she's not gonna do that with her sister. We all know she ain't gonna do that with her sister. Tasiki ain't having it. It ain't going down like that. See, people know who they can do that to. She feels as though she can do that to Chrisean. Chrisean looks at her as an older, bigger sister, and she don't want to disrespect her. I don't think Chrisean's scared of her. I think she's respecting her. And I think that, she ain't getting the same respect in return. And that's where the problem's at. You know what I'm saying? I get to the point where I be like, respect's out the window, because you're doing too much. You're doing too much, China. So you get up there and do your last chapter of your book, or whatever you claim you're doing, so you can go buy your mother a house, and stop expecting other people to buy your mother a house. And stop sitting there pacifying your mother, who wants to kiss toddlers and infants in the mouth. That's nasty. You're not making any sense. That's not something that you defend your mother about. You defend your mother over many other things, but not because somebody doesn't want you kissing your mother, kissing who's active in the street, their kid. I wouldn't want her kissing my child. No way. She's out of her mind. She's out of her mind. But at the same time, I'm going to keep saying it. Let's not downplay it either. Chrisean needs to maybe stay away from her family. Let her miss her for a little while. Stay away from them people. Stay away from them people. They don't mean you no good. Every time you go around them, there's some drama. They always want to call Chynna to go get Chynna to jump on you. And I really believe that Chrisean just don't want to put her hands on Chynna and get herself jammed up. I think Chynna is full of hot air. She got mouth, and that's all. She ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's Chrisean's family. You can't really tell somebody to stay away from their family. It's really kind of hard to stay away from your family when that's all you got right now. Until Blueface gets out, at least, then she ain't got to deal with him. I feel like the reason why she don't bring up Tasiki helping because she's arguing her. Well, probably not. Well, I don't. She needs to bring up Tasiki because Tasiki's getting money too. This is not China's first time attacking Chrisean. Yeah, I know this isn't. This isn't her first time at all. She tried to attack at that time. Um, it was that time. I can't remember what it was, but it was. She was saying that me and PD don't like that, and she apologized to China, saying, "Yeah, I know it's kind of hard for you to get in contact with me or whatever," but I can't remember what it was about. Um but she had went and started a YouTube page and tried to drag her over there. It wasn't successful, and then she brought her back over to Instagram about PDB. Oh yeah, 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 right, exactly, right. And she was saying something about why didn't she bail him out or something. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, she stays on Chrisean. And then what I don't like is how she gonna say, and then when he gets out, she didn't say Blueface's name, but she said then when he gets out and he's dragging her, the first person she gonna call is my mother. Yeah, you just be talking too much. She just talks too much. You know, and she ain't even dogging like an outsider, her next door neighbor. She dogging her own sister out. Yes, blaming Chris. Yeah, so bad all the time. Yeah, but she's not even she be dogging um Chrisean Rock out like she's the next door neighbor or something. That's your sister. Don't care. But if she was giving her money, she'd be cool with her. But she's not. That's what the problem is now. She's not getting nothing from Chrisean, so she's mad. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand a person who feels like people they're entitled. Somebody owes them something. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. But you get people that get down like that. And it's so sad and sickening. But it is what it is. But she gonna one day say one slick thing to Chrisean Rock. And Chrisean gonna be like, pop. She gonna wait till Blueface is out so he'll have her back. She ain't got nobody to have her back now. And she gonna get her. Right, I used to follow China. That's why I stopped. That's not. Yeah, she's crazy. Rock don't owe anybody anything where his siblings Rock PD was up. Exactly. Yep. And everything that see what people don't understand, everything that Chrisean has, she got that, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Just like when she was part of the blue, what is it, the blue club show, whatever that thing that Blueface started with Wack 100. Yeah, she got on the show herself. She didn't come with her family. She came by herself. And if you seen it in that show, she didn't even look the healthiest. You know what I'm saying? She was on the grind. And she did her own thing. She did her own thing. China took all their money from the people at the mission book. What? So how much did she get for? How much did she get? How much you trying to get? Because somebody has said that she got 100,000 that was in here. Wow. Things that make you go, Yeah, wow. She gonna get jammed up for that. She gonna get jammed up for that. Wow. She's saying that she's on the last chapter. If you talking about that book, she's on the last chapter, I guess, writing the book or whatever. Talking about she gonna buy her mother a house. You ain't gonna be buying your mother a house in jail. That's crazy. She's not gonna get away with that. She may have took that money, but she's not gonna get away with it. Trust me, she's not. She ain't did nothing fly. That was stupid. That's ghetto. That goes to show how desperate a person is for money, and that's why it makes it that easy for me to understand why she'll dog her own sister out, throw her sister under the bus, run all her sister's business online, and do all the stuff that she does because of what you just said. It's crazy. It just don't make no sense to me. That is trifling. It says China's broke and income tax gone. She's back to the scamming and talking about family. Right. you Natasha, you know you are funny. Nah. He said, yeah, child folk be making big deals to see keep but fight. Yep. The picking is called picking and choosing your battles. She's picking D real, she's picking and choosing her battles wisely. She know who to do that with. I don't know people was cash apping her every day for the book and they tested the book December and February. Oh wow. Wow. So she was doing that to her own followers. I'm thinking you're talking about she took some money from like a publishing uh like Barnes and Noble or something. That's why I said she gonna go to jail. But she with Cash App, it's kind of hard to get your money back. So she knew what she was doing when she did that. China's messy self better nightly because I'm sure Rock. Oh yeah, I'm quite sure she has had enough of her. That's why I said it's a matter of time before Rock gets it back. I think Rock is just waiting for Blue to get out. A lot of things. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of things that Rock been holding back. She been doing it because she ain't got nobody that really got her back. You know, at the time, Wack was jumping at her. And then you got to also realize Petey was, in trouble and wasn't around her for a hot little second. And then also he had to go to college. She don't want to mess up his life with the nonsense. She got to wait for Blue to get out to have her back. Once Blue get out, watch Chrisean be the Chrisean we know. The Chrisean. It says no, she took money from her followers. Christmas time. Oh wow. Pitch in 10 and make one person. You said wait a minute. Pitch in 10 and make one person will 100 and kept the rest. I blocked her. I felt bad for her. Wow. That sound like somebody relapsed type thing. If you ask me, that's what that sounds like. Somebody relapsed. That's what that sounds like to me. That sounds like some 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 head stuff. Y'all know what I mean by that. Sound like somebody relapsed. Trying to put the book. One person won 100 and she kept the rest. Wow. Wow. Ain't no telling and ain't no telling how much she got all in total. It's no way for you to tell because everybody don't it's not like everyone knows each other. You just know each other from social media. It's not like you know each other off of social media. You live around the same neighborhood. Every single person that gave her money and everybody could tell you, yeah, I gave her this, I gave her that. So you don't know she could have got thousands for all y'all know. That's crazy. She was doing this daily for a prize on Friday. Oh wow. So she was basically hustling for a week's pay, and then she would give back a little something, and but the person would get, like, for an example, $100 a week, but it would be something big to them. But she could have made like $2,000 for that week playing that game. It's a raffle. It's a raffle. They do it all the time on Bingo. Sometimes people don't even get their money at all. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. I knew she was a slime ball, and I also had heard the background why her own family really don't mess with her, and why she don't live that close to her family. Some people bought more than one ticket. Wow. Yeah. So I'm not really surprised when I'm saying wow. I'm just saying wow because it's still wow. But yeah, I knew she was a slime ball, and I also heard that family don't really mess with her too much because she's really known as a snitch, like where they was raised at. So, and everybody knows it. So they kind of sort of, the family messes with her, but they don't. So yeah, she got room. She got room. No, she got no room to talk about nobody. But she still does. Those usually be the people that do. Fence riders. She said fence riders. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, honey, she was going off today. She was going off today, SL. Like you said, girl, it's crazy how much China, obviously, the mom's concerned about how, right, they're jealous and envious of her. Yep. And it's gonna stay that way. That's why she needs to stay away from him. I know it sounds, real cruel of me to say something like that because that's her family. But sometimes you got to get away from them. Especially if they're trying to drag your name. You get mad, you say something that you don't mean or you do mean, but it took you to get mad. You get online and you go telling strangers. That's not cool. You're supposed to keep that amongst family. If that's how you feel about that person, even if you do feel that way, you should keep that offline. She be saying stuff that should be offline. She be doing too much. I really think she be doing too much. And I really think there's gonna get a point in Chrisean's life that she gonna end up, going upside the head. So I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play, seeing that we're talking about Chynna so much. For the ones that just came in and may not have heard the commentary video, I'm gonna play it one more time for you guys. And because I know that it has been people that have came and have went, and there has been people that have not heard the video. And then I'm gonna just talk until I get tired of talking. Let me see. So we're gonna hear her rant about her mother being mad about not being able to kiss a baby. Guys, back with another one. I'm gonna do it like this though. A lot of y'all are gonna not like me. Well, a few guys are not gonna like me. But what Chrisean did with not allowing her mother to kiss her son in the mouth was the right thing to do. First and foremost, you don't know what people are doing, what kind of germs people hold. Chrisean's mother has a past. Allegedly, they're saying she still lives, dibbles, and dabbles in the lifestyle, and I wouldn't want her kissing my infant or toddler child in the mouth either. And for Chynna to chime in per usual and speak her piece, um, like she would let her toddler get kissed in the mouth by her mother, which I don't believe it. Is crazy. Because from my understanding, it wasn't just a kiss on the cheek. It was trying to kiss the baby in the mouth. A lot of people do that with little infants and toddlers because they're so cute. Their mouth don't smell. They smell so, like babies. I get it. But you can't do that with your child. Now, it's one thing what you do with your child, Chrisean, but as fathers, your mother, your brother, and you don't know what these people are carrying around. And if you get too friendly and, oh, I don't know how to say no, you're gonna have a sickly child. And then they're gonna have something to talk about.
I told mommy she can't kiss her grandchild. But this man carrying him that wear blue nail polish and wearing nail polish on his fingers. Like, come on now, stop it. Stop it. That's why I said it's so much. People just
And from what I see, and no, and this is just my opinion, Chrisean's mother's kind of sort of still in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I saw her with her pregnant daughter hanging on a street corner. You know what I'm saying? And she's living that lifestyle. You cannot have people like that kissing your child in the face, the mouth, none of that. That's germs.
how you know that wouldn't have been, God forbid, mommy last time seeing him. Like, but Blueface father carrying him, kissing him. But this man wear nail polish. Let's talk about it. Like, come on, that's phony, man. That's why I always say, family just, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Family just, I love my siblings, but a lot of stuff be wrong. It hurt my mother real bad. And it's sad, because, and that would have hurt me too if somebody told me I couldn't kiss my grandchild. Like, hurted my mother. She didn't want my mother to kiss my nephew, and my mother started crying. But yet, she had left the
What would be messed up is if Chrisean just went around letting all her family members just kiss on her son and she doesn't even know what they're doing when she's in California. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what people are doing. You don't know there's germs in the mouth. People should really be mindful of these things and also respect how, people are nurturing to their children that and protective, and you're people the first one to say that Chrisean Rock is a bad mother, but it was a bad thing and a hurtful thing that she made her mother cry because she wouldn't let the mother kiss the baby in the mouth. This is what I'm hearing allegedly. And even if it wasn't in the mouth, wherever she wanted to kiss that baby, Chrisean had that right. That's her child to say, you cannot do it.
and her gold chain was on the gold in the bag, right? So my mother picked up the bag, and my mother said, "Here, Chrisean, here go your bag, and here go your gold chain." And now, remind y'all, they think my mother's such this person that she not. If my mother was that person, she would have took that chain. Facts. How you gonna tell mommy she can't kiss her grandchild? Like, I'm sorry.
You see why Chrisean stays away from her family. The first thing that Chynna pointed out, this is just my opinion, as her mother being a good Samaritan, is that she didn't take her own daughter's chain. You're the mother. You shouldn't be taking your own daughter's chain anyways. So you didn't really do a good deed. You know, you did the right thing. You picked up your daughter's bag and gold chain and you gave it to her.
But here it is. You let Blueface father kiss all on him. Like, come on now, stop it. Right, but guess what? You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. I know that. I don't know, but it hurt my mother. My mother, that's when I start to speak. And I don't care.
You
who don't
speak
like
anyway.
It is what it is. And I just don't like it. Like, how people out here can't even know family. But you got a mother that you won't even, man. That's why I need to get finished this last chapter. My mother gonna have a house. Mark my word. My mother is gonna have a house.
And see, you see how Chynna, she's deflecting on other things. She's talking about finances, financial gains, what they can get from Chrisean. Talking about, I'm on my last chapter. My mother's gonna have a house. Your mother should have had a house before she had Chrisean. She had 12 kids. She should have had a house. She should have had all the things that she needed. Your mother chose the streets. The streets was her home. Chrisean doesn't owe her mother a house. So I don't know if you guys are getting all of what Chynna's saying as she's venting, but in my opinion, she just referred to what Chrisean Rock is not doing for her mother. And she stopped. She paused, Chynna did.
Yeah,
Talking
she's
about she's
not
on
clean and
this
sober.
last
She's
chapter.
definitely
My mother's going
active.
to have a home.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see that happen.
We're talking about Tifa. Tifa not the one that's telling mommy she can't kiss her grandchild. But it's all good because when he come home, and I just pray he don't drag her up and down the mud. Because the first one she going to be calling is my. You want to tell mommy she
You
can't
hear that
kiss
part? You hear
her
that part?
grandchild. But this man
Hold on. You
crying
hear
her.
that part? Listen. Let me put it back a little bit. Here we go.
She's on this last chapter.
Listen
My
what she
mother's
says
going to
about
have
when
a
he
home.
comes home talking about
Well, we'll
Blueface.
see that happen.
Listen, she didn't say his name.
Tifa. Tifa not the one that's telling mommy she can't kiss her grandchild. But it's all good because when he come home, and I just pray he don't drag her up and down the mud. Because the first one she going to be calling is my. You want to tell mommy she can't kiss her grandchild.
She
But
dirty.
this man crying him that wear blue nail polish and wearing nail polish on his fingers. Like, come on now, stop it. Stop it.
She's
That's why I
big
said it's
in
so
her
much.
feelings.
People know that wouldn't have been God forbid mommy last time seeing him. Like, but Blueface father crying him, kissing him. But this man wear nail polish. Let's talk about
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Like,
That's
come on,
dirty.
phony, man. That's why I always say family just.
So pretty much all I have to say is that I just can't wait for Blueface to get out. If they're gonna move forward, Chrisean Rock and Blueface, and be a team, be in a relationship, get married, have more kids, whatever her desires are, Chrisean Rock's desires are, she really needs to remove herself from her family, deal with them with a long handling spoon. I'm not trying to say not see them or deal with them, but not deal with them so frequently, and not depend on them like she is right now, because allegedly she was out there for a reason. And I'm not going to really get into it because, like I said, I have not done my due diligence on it. But she really needs to just get her own family and move on with her life, because for her sister to take it this far and then take it to the internet like she always does, Chynna, it's too much. It really is too much.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. So, for those of y'all that didn't see the recap video of the slow Dre, let me stop. Let me stop. For those of y'all that didn't see the Dre recap video, didn't hear it, because I'm not gonna play it because I don't want it to be blurry or whatever. The reception is not good right now. I'm gonna play that because this is towards the end. I played it at the beginning, an hour, I guess after we got on live, and then we're gonna end this or whatever because you know. So let me go get that, and then we can y'all can go in on Dre, poor Dre, but be easy on him, and
Guys, back with another one. I just want to say that I really have been listening to Dre, and I know that he's going through a lot of mental issues, and my heart reaches out to him. However, he's not lying about a lot of things that he's saying. If you really listen to what he is saying, some of it is a little grand delusion and paranoia, but some of it is what the truth is. Now, do I believe that Chrisean Rock is the enemy to Blueface? No. And that she hates Blueface? No. But there are things that you need to listen to that this man is saying that does correlate, make sense to what is going on currently in the current time. And I really hope that he gets help, but at the same time he's crying out for help, and he wants people to listen to what he's saying, because some of what he's saying is definitely checking out.
Brother did Chrisean bad. That's probably his biggest enemy right now is Chrisean on the low. Ain't everybody surprised, right? But yeah, on the low, yeah, my brother is his biggest enemy right now is probably Chrisean. And now all of a sudden she best friends with his manager, Wack. That's even more scary with me. My brother done so much wrong to her. He done robbed her of over $300,000 when they shot the show. He only gave her a little bit because I guess he felt like he was the bigger star. He went.
Now, I mentioned, I'm going to say really quickly yesterday in my live that this time around, when they build this relationship and this business, partnership, they're going to definitely have it where it's 50-50, so nobody can go around saying that he's taking her money, Chrisean Rock's money, Blueface, and so on and so on, because you see what the brother's saying. Now, there could be some truth in it from the past, but it's the past. We're going to leave the past in the past. But you really need to listen up to what he's saying, because a lot of what he's saying is not a grand illusion. Not all of what he's saying is a grand illusion. And I want you guys to pay attention to what he's saying, because trust me, we make our opinions about these situations, but we're not there.
Got her baby, and then come to find out, she found out that he knows that's not his baby. They've had a very tumultuous relationship, and I feel like it's turned into just something more toxic than we realized. But I know she hates his guts, and she's faking, and that's probably his biggest enemy right now. It's probably her. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else probably hates him more. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's really saying nothing. Please just pray for him. A lot of people say they love him. His dad over there, but his dad probably is over there sick of him. Chrisean over there on the low really hates him. Hates his guts. More than anybody. My little brother's dad. You're a very slimy human being. You know what I'm saying? You already robbed him once of $92,000, and you.
I mentioned that also. I said I think it was about 100,000. Somebody said, because people act like they know these entities. Oh, it wasn't no 100,000. Like I said, he robbed them before. The mother, Carlissa, was the one that brought them back together. The father and son, and it was for a lot of money. And I really believe that the money that he did take from his son was 90 something 2,000. And I said 100,000. Okay, I was off 8,000. But he took a lot of money from him that was laying around the house. They made amends. That's a good thing. But we got to look at the facts. Okay. And we also gotta look at the fact that we know Dre is going through his own mental issues. Hopefully he's getting help for it. But he's not lying about everything, trust me. You gotta just pay attention and read between the lines.
You don't care probably about robbing him again. You hate your son. I recently found that out. That
I don't believe
you
that.
Hate your son. You have two people who you have one person without a backbone and another person who hates my brother, and they just in the house all day. That don't sound like it. Now they best friends too. Why is all of this going on? I need some answers and some explanations, because why all of a sudden, like I said, I made that post and now it's stuff going on with me, and then it's stuff keep going on with my brother. Like, what y'all up to? Like, what y'all trying to?
He's so paranoid.
What y'all got secret motives or something? What's going on? Why do y'all keep bothering me as well? You know what I'm saying? Why do y'all keep bothering me? And to the rest of my family, bro, I hope this money don't come between us, bro.
It already
my
has.
cousin, STY Randolph, bro. Like, I hope this money don't come between us.
The money has already came between you guys, especially if you're talking about on your mother's side. You guys are already over there beefing. Just all unnecessariness going on. Your mother's sitting there putting her hands on her nephew, which is inappropriate. She's too old to be doing that. It's not a good look for her being a businesswoman. And so it has definitely, came between you guys. Also, it is questionable, and I don't think Dre is bugging when he questions even Wack 100. Everybody's besties now. I mean, I even said the same thing. It's good that he came clean and he said to the public that, Blueface is in love with Chrisean Rock. But you are not keeping that same energy that you had for Chrisean Rock when you were disrespecting her and dragging her name and making up stuff and adding and putting in, twisting and turning and whatever. Now all of a sudden you're this different person. And to me it's very questionable. I question it. I question it almost like how people might view Dre. Paranoia. Because it's just really weird.
Know each other our whole lives. We done been family our whole lives, bro. We got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Attacking your auntie, having your auntie attack your auntie, turning family against family, bro. At the end of the day, we need to come together. We family at the end of the day. We are family. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this money don't try to never come between us or nobody else trying to pull you a certain way to make it look a certain way, bro. That's your auntie. You used to stay in her house, eat her
That's your
food,
auntie.
bro.
That's your
Let's
auntie.
all
You
stop
used to
the,
eat
the
her food.
disrespect
Yeah.
on both sides, bro. We all are family, bro. Don't let nobody convince you to hate your auntie, bro. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
auntie,
Now all
bro.
of a sudden you have football games and stuff like that, bro. That's your auntie. That's your real blood
That's your
auntie. Like I'm
auntie,
your real
bro.
blood cousin, bro. We love each other, bro. I love you. To my granny, I know it's been a minute since we talked, but I love you too, granny. I love you with all
Granny.
my
I love
heart,
you
grandma,
too,
grandma
Granny.
Barbara. You know what I'm saying? I hope that like I said, you can repair your relationship with your daughter, because that's your daughter, bro, and she love you. I know y'all love each other. I know that it's hard. We all done been through a lot with each other, but we family and we all do love each other at the end of the day. I know it.
If you listen to him, he's simply talking about what happens in a daily life with family and dysfunction. Only thing different is theirs is on public display. So when you look at Dre, oh, he's crazy. He's got some stuff going on with him. I believe he did have a breakdown, nervous breakdown, because of everything that's going on, especially around the time with his brother. But if you really pay attention to him, he's not saying nothing no different than what happens behind closed doors with families. So sometimes we can make judgments, but unless we're in people's shoes, we really can't judge anybody. We're not above life's classroom. Nobody is.
Bad. That's probably his biggest enemy right now is Chrisean on the low. Ain't everybody surprised, right? But yeah, on the low, yeah, my brother.
That dude is a trip. I'm wondering, really, honestly, this is all jokes aside, what made him crack up? The only thing I can think of that made him like crack up like that was when his brother got into a fight and they put him in a hole. And then he felt like his mother and Wack 100 was keeping something from him. That's the only thing I can think of. That was around the time I noticed, well, everybody noticed that something was wrong with him. But it's like what, when did he just snap like that? I mean, is this his first time doing that? I mean, I know he did 13 years in jail. If you didn't know that, now you do. I know he did 13 years in jail. I know that they say you either can do the time or you can let the time do you. And obviously he let the time do him. But that is crazy. And I'm gonna tell you something. I know I only been gone for 10 days, but I didn't think that I was gonna come back and Dre would still be carrying on like that. That is just crazy. That is insanely crazy. That boy is a nervous wreck like that. He's like paranoid. He literally believes everything that he says. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't care what nobody says. Some of the stuff that he has said was saying did check out. But all that, Chrisean Rock hates, Blueface. I mean, come on, that's the paranoia part. But I really truly don't understand where he went wrong and stuff. I know that he went to jail for 13 years, but when I first met him doing commentary, he was quiet. I mean, he had a little beef with Blueface when Blueface let Chrisean beat his mother up, but he seemed to be normal. But I guess he had some real, no, I don't know. She's been separated. Wait a minute. She's been separated her money from Blue, which is one of the main reasons why. Oh yeah, yeah. That happened a while ago. But no, but understand this. When they get out, they're business partners. So whatever money she makes, I don't care if even if she's doing a concert and he's just up there as a hype man, it's 50-50. If they do the reality show, um, it's 50-50. And I really think when he gets out, it's gonna be done like that, so it doesn't look like how it did before, where people were saying, "Oh, he's taking her money." You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly don't think that he was taking her money. She gave him the money to manage, feeling like she couldn't manage it herself, and he's probably spending a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? At that time. Now I don't think he's gonna have to do that when he gets out, because they're business partners basically. She That's why she right now is putting everything on hold. She's waiting for him to get out before she starts all of what they have planned. And she really hasn't got into what they have planned. And Chrisean can't hold no water. But yeah, they're business partners. I was responding to someone in the chat. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, the real. I'm sorry, sweetie. Yeah, but they're business partners now. So it's not going to be looked at like that. I don't think he wants to even be painted in that light and stuff. And not only that, that can also start. It says, "Come on, people, press." Oh yeah, hit that like button. I forgot all about to even tell you all that. So busy talking. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that like button. I've been on here over 2 hours. Hit that like button. Nah, good. Hit that like button. Matter of fact, let me see how many likes I do have. Let me see. Hit that like button is right. Hit something. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, but press that like button. Press it now. Exactly. Yeah, but I've been on here for over 2 hours. Y'all know I don't even stay on here, not even probably an hour. But nah, I just been trying to play catch up because I've been gone for a while and everything. So I said, let me play catch up. I want to hear what people got to say, about what's going on in the neighborhood. And y'all have a lot to say. I think that they need to put Dre in the hospital. I don't know if they can. Can't remember what they call it, a section something. But I think that they need to put him in the hospital only because he could be a harm to himself or others. And that's not good, because he even got the crazy look in the face. Carlissa tried, he refused. Oh, wow, yeah, cuz that's dangerous. Cuz when I was editing that video, I looked at him. I said, "Yeah, he's touched and is not by an angel. Not right now, anyways. He's going through it. It's a shame and stuff." And I don't. When I say section, I'm talking about where he don't have no control over it. Where she goes into the court, the mother or the wife goes into the court and orders it. That kind of section. Because I know people who've done it. And yeah, because they can't make no decisions on their own because of how they're acting out here in the street. And they'll take them in. I mean, like for example, say if it was a false section, they're gonna have doctors check them out anyways. and they'll be able to confirm whether or not he's deemed to be sectioned or not, and or stay sectioned, where he can't leave a facility, a building, or wherever they put him at. But I think they need to section him. I don't know what kind of section she did, but I never heard of a section where you're giving the person the option. If he's a liability to himself, they should be able to do it. Involuntary committed, that's when it's been ordered. The person will be evaluated and medicated if needed. Right. Exactly. Right. I think that actually made Blue feel and embarrassed once. She was giving him all your money and whatever. So yeah, man. Good D real good. I don't know. Bete. I just hope that that boy gets out and he do right by her. Cause we already got Chynna already. She put a hex on you. She said when he gets out, she didn't even say his name. That's how you know she was being hateful. Uh, and if he don't drag her, the first person she gonna call is my mother. She basically trying to say the person that she wouldn't let kiss her kiss her baby in the mouth, she gonna call. She can still call the one that she wouldn't let uh kiss her baby in the mouth. Still gonna be a mother. You just can't kiss the baby in the mouth. That's it. You got to keep your mouth to your mouth, or you kiss your man in the mouth. But you're not gonna kiss my baby in the mouth. That's what they need to understand. Yes, I am a healthcare professional, and is yeah, he needs to come to ERS. Yeah, he does. But and that's funny, but it's not. He does. He does. And I think that's why his mother stays away from him. She's scared of him. He does. I ain't no joke. Yeah, that's a bad hit right there and stuff. He's getting worse because nobody's getting him no help. And then if people are saying that Carlissa already tried to do it, which is bull crap, she don't got no time to be. She couldn't have did nothing. She ain't got time to do all that. She too busy trying to be in Hollywood. But she'll know if he do something to somebody. You know what I'm saying? If Dre flips out, because if a person flips out, they're not gonna remember what they did to somebody or themselves. She gonna wish that she did do more than that. She's gonna wish that she wasn't being so self-centered and that she did more. Because he needs help. He really needs help. Matter of fact, let me look on here on Instagram for a second. See what's going on here. See what's going on. But yeah, that's a bad hit. Let me see something. Wack 100. Wack 100. He needs to sit down. He's all over the place. I want to see what she was talking about when she was talking about Wack 100. Okay, brings. Ooh, boy, this man is all over the place. He is all over the place. Hold on. Oh, I want to show you this. This is what I want to show you. Share. Wack got checked by some dude. This is what I had read. It says right here. It says OG bounty hunter BJ finally exposes and checks Wack 100. Explains who he really is in LA. So I want to see that. I guess that's on the video. I thought you could press on the video, but you can't. So there's a video. Then you see these little rainbows. I'm wondering what that's all about. Why you got rainbows now? So I wonder how you gonna let somebody that look like that Check you, Wack 100. Answer that question. And then what's all this about? Can somebody answer this question? This right here.
Public service announcement. Bow Wow. Time for you to tell the truth. It's time. Bow Wow. It's time. Tell the truth. Public service announcement.
His face
Bow
looks so
Wow.
dry.
Time for you to tell the truth. It's time. Bow Wow. It's time. Tell the truth.
What was that all about? He crazy. That face looks so dry. I feel like taking some. If I was around him, I would just take some type of oily substance of I don't know, some Nivea, and just smear it across his face. It would just make me feel better. Mrs. didn't have a problem with DV when Blueface was knocking side his head and his face. Yeah. Nobody had a problem with that when she was a victim. And I'm just hoping that when he gets out that don't happen and stuff. Doing DVs and stuff. I hope he don't get out and somebody say one thing to Blueface and he goes for it and like a little fool and goes upside her head, like it just won't make any sense. It just be a waste of time. It really will be. And so it really will be, because when that guy, I don't know who that guy is that's doing them Q&As. Does anybody know who that guy is that's doing them Q&As for Blueface? Well, I'm gonna tell you something. He needs to get out, focus on making money. Period. I don't think he wants to do music anymore. So that's why I don't understand why Wack 100 is trying to hang around. That one of the Q&A questions was he in there writing songs? He said nah, like he said it like I'm not thinking about writing no songs, rap or whatever. So he wants to do other things. He's a one-hit wonder, like I already said. He was popping back in what, 2018 or something like that. That's when that's when he had money. He doesn't have none of that money, none of that status. He's the interviewer for Snapchat. Oh, so he works at Snapchat, the guy does. Calissa. Behavior. Sees Dre exhibit at the boy. She doesn't care. I don't think she cares right now. She's too busy trying to be in the spotlight. The guys from Snapchat. Okay, the guys from Snapchat. So they must be considered, hey, Fat Dime. Andrew needs meds on a regular daily basis and visits for hospital to get med. Yep, to be adjusted. Yeah, that's true. He works for Snap. What was I gonna say? So they must be considered like big time. Well, I'm saying, like on social media, like for them to be doing all that for them. You know what I'm saying? Doing those Q&As and stuff, and going out to eat with Chrisean, because that was who was with her, I think, at the Cheesecake Factory the day she went to go eat, was that dude. So I guess they think that they're gonna really eat off them. Who knows? They might not come back on the Instagram. See, Instagram is what's the name? CashApp's stomping grounds. But she hasn't been on there, probably because Blueface, telling her to stay off of it because she gonna be getting into beefs and saying crazy stuff to people, and they're gonna be saying crazy stuff back to her. But trust and believe, yeah, he's doing Snapchat for now. And no, he's probably gonna continue to do Snapchat because he's gonna see that money that's probably already came in for him. But he's definitely still gonna be on Instagram. But there's really no money to be made on Instagram unless you have somebody that's reaching out to you wanting you to endorse a product or something, wear like maybe a sweatsuit or something. But they gotta be big time and so they can pay you what you're worth. They Chrisean Snapchat. They are Chrisean Snap. Ooh, chat team. Rock making big money from Snapchat, and now she's put blue on. I wonder. Listen, I wonder how much. How much do you think she's making on Snapchat? I'm just wondering because people say you make big money on Snapchat, and Chrisean even put what's that girl's name? Tommy on to that Snapchat. How much you roughly think she's making off of Snapchat? People keep saying she's making big money. What is big money? Chrisean's making. And I know a lot of people had said she was making big money, but I'm saying what is big money? I'm just wondering, you know, because big money to you might not be big money to me. 6 figures per day. I don't know. His behavior is dangerous, especially with living with all the. Yeah, and I think he's back with his wife too, because if you notice, he got his wedding ring on, and I think his mother was trying to get him to renew his vows because he was married to that girl, Dre, and I noticed a wedding ring on him. It looks like it's new. Nice little shiny like little diamonds in the middle. Maybe I was seeing things. She said like 200 per payment. Oh, so that's per month then. Cause she's not making 200,000 a day. Trust me, she's not. Let's not overdo it now. She's making about 200. She's making 200,000 a month. That's good. So yeah, that'll help. See that she's smart because by putting Blueface on the Snapchat, put an N for no. Let's see if you can do it. It's almost the end of the day, the night for me, but I need to know. I need to know. Okay, Stacy got hers. Good. Okay, Dion said whatever got hers. You get paid for the engagement. Okay. Okay. Oh, you got your notification. Well, I kind of can kind of see that it's coming in slowly but surely because the numbers were looking kind of decent today. They were looking decent. So I just wanted to make sure. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Not Halle Berry. LOL. Halle Berry's probably making some Halle Berry. I got a matter of fact go follow Halle Berry because she's around my she's older than me. I'm talking about she's around my age. Don't make yourself older than what you are now, lady. But I wanna check out what she puts on her Snapchat and stuff. But honestly, if you work hard on one platform like YouTube, you can always get 50,000 followers. You got to be consistent. I got to tell myself that. Tell me to tell myself that. Tell me to tell myself that. Yeah, I got to tell myself that. Yeah, I used to be real consistent, then I kind of fell off. But I'm about to get back consistent with y'all. But ooh, I didn't know they made that much. Ooh, that sounds sexy. Ugh. No wonder why I know Blueface is proud of Chrisean. He said, "Ooh, my girl." He put her in the game, and she ended up putting him on the game. Now she got him in the game because he fell out of the game, And not even because he went to jail. He just fell off. He was too focused on trying to mess with Jaidyn and her, Chrisean Rock, that he just fell all the way off. He forgot all about his own career. That's crazy. When you forget about your own career because you're so busy trying to run behind something. That don't make no sense. Now do it. Yeah, but when he gets out, man, I hope he does the right thing. I know everybody. Put a Y in the chat if you miss Blueface and you think it's kind of boring around here. Let's keep it real. Now, if you don't put nothing, I know you're lying. I know you're lying because I be looking at IG posts. People be like, I gotta admit, cause Krishan's my girl. I don't like the way he did her, but I gotta admit that it's kind of boring around here without Blueface. It is boring because the reason why he's the yin to her yang, and doesn't always have to. When I say yin to the yang, it doesn't have to always be about fighting and drama and all this nonsense. That's not what I'm talking about. They could be just walking, you know, going shopping together and looking goofy together. You know what I'm saying? Drinking frap frappolas or whatever they call them. From Starbucks. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, look at these two goofballs." You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be about drama, because nobody want to see no man put their hands on a woman. Because if that's what people are looking for, you got the game messed up. You really got the game messed up, because it shouldn't be about that. That's why she's loving this time she's spending with the baby. She's making bank from the crib. Yep, that's what's up. She doesn't have to do any work. But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something. This is encouragement for all y'all, because I got love for y'all. If you do social media, even on this platform, well, this platform is actually the mother of all platforms. Before Snapchat, all of them, Facebook, all of them. If you're consistent on any platform, you will make money and you can sit home. You might not make it on the same pace. Nobody makes the same money on the same pay scale. Just like in my sector, you might think everyone in my sector, we all make the same money. No. I've been doing commentary since 2017. And I was doing commentary when I used to never take a day off. Okay, I was doing commentary on Nature Boy, and I was making some money, thousands a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into it because that's how you start enemies and people start not liking you. It's a human thing. So I'm not gonna get into the amount, but it was a lot, a lot, a lot, lot, lot. Okay, let's just say that. And YouTube takes 45% of what we make. So if I make 20,000, they take a 45% off the top, and then I take the rest, and then I got to pay taxes off of that. But yeah, if you're consistent on any platform, even if you're making, I'm just saying that I think that's still on the low end. I think that if a person's consistent, like doing even in this sector, I think if a person's consistent for 30 days and they're consistently doing their work, you know, they should, after YouTube takes their cut on, even on the low end, should make at least $5,000 a month. That's still, you're still sitting home. Nobody makes that $5,000 a month. That's not average money, and that's like on the low end. That's the low end. You know what I'm saying? Low end. So it says, I can't wait to get monetized SL. Well, you just talk with me if you have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to help you. I've always been like that. Ever since I've always been a person that went live since I've, been on this channel. And I'm kind of sort of trying to get back in the swing of getting used to going live. It's kind of like a struggle for me. So that's why I've been like yesterday and today I've been staying on longer. Cause I know I can stay on longer. If I can run my mouth on the phone for 3 hours, why not run my mouth with my supporters and get paid for it, and I'm doing something I love, and I'm talking to my supporters who I love too, because they're supporting me. They got love for me, I got love for them. I love them because I know that you guys make me who I am. So, it's a beautiful thing. That's why I can't wait to get back, within a week, back where I come on live and boom, y'all already on here. But right now, I'm like getting penalized. You can't stay gone off of YouTube too long, because if you do, you pay for it. Says, not to be rude, but I've been on Facebook since it originally opened, and it was to only came. Okay, no, you're not being rude, Stacy. I'm just trying to say, out of all the social media platforms, this is considered like I don't care what platform been around longer. This is where a lot of people become millionaires, and then they branch off, and then they do stuff like I'm just saying, like, for an example, like what CashApp is doing. Like, okay, now I can do Snapchat because I can bring some of my I can have a million of like subscribers on YouTube, or 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and I can bring a percentage of those followers over to Snapchat within a day, and then start making money you know what I'm saying? Right, people piggyback from YouTube, and that's how they branch off. But I'm telling you, a lot of people have become millionaires from, I mean, just look at the young 20-year-olds that are up here driving those Ferraris. It's sad when you see a 20-year-old driving a Ferrari. You see them in YouTube videos, and they're not even rented. They paid for those. But you see rappers that have to rent these same cars for rap videos. But you get a gamer that's making like 100 or 200,000 or more. I mean, look at Mr. Beast. Don't let me show you his channel. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. I was shocked when we got you 3 hours one night. It was yesterday, Stacy. It was yesterday. Usually you got 1 hour. I told you I'm trying to get back into the norm of live streaming, because that used to be my comfort zone. I used to love to live stream. I used to get up in the morning around 6 o'clock. I was consistent. I never took a day off. That's back when, a long time ago. So it didn't matter when I got on live, people would come on. And I'm trying to get back like that. Cause sometimes I can't sleep, and I want to be able to say, I want to get on live, and I want my people, if they're up, oh, SL is live. Let's go over there and let's kick it with her. You know what I'm saying? But I have to be consistent. I haven't been consistent. I've been gone for 10 days. And prior to me being gone for 10 days, I think I was gone one time for 3 days. So yeah, I've been gone a lot this month. So I'm trying to get back consistent. And consistent is putting in hard work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said right now y'all might not get your notifications for a good week, a week to 10 days, just as long as I've been gone. Because YouTube, I don't care what nobody says, if you are a YouTuber that is consistently putting in work on the platform and then you just dip off, they penalize you. That's what I call it. They who's SL Davis who? They don't, right, because they'll give the views to somebody else. They don't care. Well, you're not boring. We're enjoying every minute. Oh, thank you, Shakira. Yeah, and you know I got the gift of gab, so it's like I'm gonna keep y'all on your toes when I do come on here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I've been doing. So yesterday I did 2 hours, and I close to 3 hours. I think I was 10 minutes away from 3 hours or whatever. And then when I noticed that I was close to 3 hours, I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. But no, I'm just trying to I'm trying to get back used to just the flow of it. And I kind of like it like this. I like doing the straight couple of hours, not I don't like really doing no more the 11 or 1 in the afternoon, and then like breaking it up and then doing like a 6 or 7 o'clock live. I'd rather just do all the hours, talk with y'all all the time in one lump and stuff, and I enjoy it. And then we start talking about everything and anything. You see how we had Ashy Face just on Wack 100 with his ashy face, looking like he needs some Eucerin. Gonna say a cuss word. I'm about to think I'm about to get off to eat some food, and he gonna sit up there and say a cuss word, talking about some P Diddy like he gonna do something. Wack 100 know he ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. Boy, bye. I ain't seen Wack hit nobody. I'm gonna look up and see if he not ever knocked somebody out or got knocked out. Always be the one to talk about they did this and that. Ain't did nothing. All you did was run your mouth. I don't know. This world's different. It really is. It really is. Let me drink some juice. Looking at Wack 100's face made my throat dry. Let me stop. How do you feel about Wack being nice to Chrisean? Do you think? I think it's fake. Finally coming. Nah, I think it's fake. I think that he's doing it because it's so close to Blueface getting out, and I think he really thinks I think he feels like if he doesn't get cool with Chrisean, he's gonna get cut out the deal. I think that I don't think he even thinks that Blueface is gonna have why would you have a need for a manager? A manager takes a cut of your money. So I think that Wack is scared that he's gonna get cut out the deal. Whatever portion of whatever Blueface gives him, even if somebody gives you $10 a week, if they take it away, you're gonna miss it if you're used to getting it. So imagine whatever whatever cut he gets as the manager to manage whatever he's managing of Bluefaces. I mean, I really think that relationship is coming to an end, and Wack just don't know how to let it go. But nah, I think that was fake, to be honest with you. Hey, I gotta keep it real. Diane says whatever. Dion says whatever. I said, Diane, look, I need some glasses. Right, no longer needs him. Literally, he's rocking. Yeah, he doesn't need him. He's a middleman. You take him, and he can't afford to have to really have a manager right now, especially when you're finding ways to make money. Rock already had found a way for y'all to make money just off of Snapchat alone. And then they got the Tronic network stuff going on, and yeah, why do you need Wack 100? All you're gonna do is keep him around as a manager. You're gonna have to pay him. That doesn't make any sense. He doesn't serve a purpose anymore. So that's I think that Wack he knows that. And I think Wack is trying to stay in the good graces of Blueface. That's why he laid off of Chrisean. Because money will make you do some crazy things. Blue and Chrisean can make millions together without anyone. That's what I'm saying. They don't need. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't need him. That's what people ain't understanding. They don't. I don't know. I wouldn't keep him around. It's a waste of money. Why you're just giving away free money? That doesn't make any sense. What is he managing? What is he managing? Hey Nessie. Why Wack? Other artists are not doing nothing. Yeah, they're all burnt out. The game, all of them. They ain't none of them. But excuse me, guys, I had to drink some juice. But well, Gatorade actually. Hey, sweetie. But no, it's just to me, it's a waste of money. It's like I'm not just gonna be giving people no money. When I needed you, okay. But he don't need Wack right now. Hey there. How are you, sweetie? But you know what? Nah, but all jokes aside, he doesn't need Wack. I mean, what does he need Wack 100? He's not rapping no more. He's about to do something with the Tronic network. It says the need up is coming, not going to play with Wack. Right. So he don't need him. I mean, like if you want to pay him to be your manager, so if you get in trouble with the law or something like, I don't know. I don't think Blueface is planning on getting in trouble with the law. He's not being nice to her. Yep, I'm sure he and Rock has had conversations since he has been away. Oh yeah, no question they have, but I'm just saying, I don't know when the time will come where the truth will come out that he doesn't need them anymore. He might, I don't know, but it doesn't make any sense because if you don't have the man to man talk that I don't need you as my manager no more because I found resources on how to make money and I don't need for you to manage that or help me to get that. I actually have Chrisean finding the money. Um, if you don't come and have a man to man talk, you'll be basically just every whatever how he pays him monthly, whatever bi-weekly. I mean bi-monthly or whatever how he does every 2 weeks. I don't know how he pays his manager, but I'm just saying it's a waste of money. That's all I'm trying to say to you. Wack supports Bonnie B. Oh yeah, big time. That's why, and you know what? That's funny you said that. That is weird that you said that because that's why. Answer your question, Shakira. That's another reason why I don't trust him. He's cool with Bonnie, and that's kind of fishy because Bonnie is a problem. She's gonna make problems for a Blueface if she's still around when Blueface gets out. And he's cool with Bonnie. He's gonna put a battery in Bonnie's back, and it's gonna be like, leave me out of it, but go do this, and she's gonna go do it. I heard contract ended, so well, it says foreclosure, which was about 400. So, well, I guess I don't know. So I don't know why he's going around saying he's his manager, because that means you ain't my manager no more. You shouldn't even be saying you my manager. Because manager means that I'm paying you, and I'm not paying you anything. So yeah, but I don't think I honestly think, and I hate to say this, but it's like that with black folks. I think they're gonna end up having a fallout. That's what I predict, to be honest with you. And I hope nobody gets hurt, but that's what I do foresee. I don't know. I just got this gut feeling that Whack 100 and Blueface are not gonna end up, like cool in the end. That's why Bonnie's been quiet. Yep. And that's because Whack probably told her to be quiet. There's a reason. Oh, he'll let the leash off when he's ready. Because you don't just overnight just be bosom buddies with Chrisean Rock. act like, now you want to talk good on her. You know what I'm saying? And admit to the world that Blueface is in love with her and all this and that and other. That money against Blue. Yep. You already know, Nessie. Allegedly Blue owes him money. Probably so. And it's so sad that you, like, we even know that, because I heard something like that too. And it is sad that we know that, because we know it because he talks so much on Wack 100 does. And it's crazy. But I heard that too. They need social media to buy. Yeah. Blue signed a 360 deal with Wack. When was this? Fat Dime. You said Blue signed a 360 deal with Wack. Maybe so. I don't know. And stuff. I know that Wack is trying to stay close with Ray J. I don't know if he still manages Ray J though, but I know he's trying. I know he's trying to stay close with Ray J, so he can get in where he fit in. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of crooked stuff comes out later on that Wack 100 was doing off of Blueface's name to get money, because he knows that either when he was a manager still, that he wasn't going to be getting money sooner or later, or when, who knows, when Blueface was in jail, he may have never was his manager no more, but he still treated it like a man, like he treated it like he was his manager, because he's been doing it for so long for Blueface and everything, and he figures that, Blueface type of person where you look out for me, I'm gonna look out for you later. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So I don't know, but I know I wouldn't keep nobody around. It's a percentage, I believe. Oh, yeah, I know I wouldn't keep Wack 100 around. There's no reason for him to be around. Y'all gonna start coming up here on the platform too, cause I'm not gonna be reading all these. I would let my house. I'm all reading all these. Ooh, child. Lawyer and Wack is one who talks to lawyers. I would be careful what I would say to Barney, because Barney has got a big mouth. That girl got a big mouth and stuff. I would be very careful. And she's one of the type of people, if when things don't go her way, she'll tell it all. She don't even care if you threaten. I mean, her address has been leaked. Everybody know her address. What, Bodine? Was it Bodine? Somebody put her address out there. And and she's still doing her big one. I think she never cared about her address being leaked, because she wanted somebody to do something to her. I'm not trying to say unalive her, but I'm just saying do something to her so she could sue him. Wack is garbage manager. Nobody is managing. It was Bodine. Yeah, he put the address out there. Hey, Buttercup, sweetie. But he put the address out there, and she didn't care, because she still was doing her little big one, talking mess to people, like people can't come to her house and hammer up. She didn't care and stuff. And it's not even about her not caring, because she was in love with Blueface, because she has no attraction to Blueface. She even said herself that if Blueface wasn't Blueface, that she probably wouldn't even like him. So yeah, you already know she was definitely not gonna be with him. That's a good question. I never seen him. I never seen him. I never seen him at all. She said that he had got the baby one time for her until she got on her feet, and then he tried to keep the baby, and she had to fight to get the baby back. That's the only thing I've ever heard her say about him. hmm And what happened to her being pregnant? Have anybody heard about her say anything about being pregnant? I'm wondering. I don't think she's pregnant. I'm being funny. I know she ain't pregnant. She just said that stuff. Just she say anything and stuff. Just like that spa day. I couldn't believe she said, and Blue sent me on a spa. And I'm saying to myself, if you're doing all this to get Chrisean Rock mad, try another something else because she knows him better than he knows himself. And she knows that he didn't do that. So come on. You're not even making any sense. That doesn't even make any sense. So I don't know. Girl be lying. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: when Blueface gets out, you'll see Barney attack. Oh, you're gonna see. Trust me, it's gonna be a whole bunch of mayhem in Bedrock. Ain't gonna be no. I mean, Blueface is gonna be mad. It just cut off on me, guys. Y'all didn't even miss me. It just cut right off on me. Oh my goodness. It just cut right off on me. I don't know what just happened. That is weird. Y'all just kept on talking. Nonsense. I was saying something and forgot my frame of thought. That's why I think she's involved with Wack. What was I gonna say? I don't think she's involved with Wack. I think Wack is gonna use her as a lapdog, and all that little being nice and all that, him announcing that he's in love with Chrisean, which I know it killed him to do that. Um, that's gonna be out the window. And he's gonna act like, listen, man, I don't got nothing to do with that. That's on you. I mean, these are the I'm gonna tell you, that's just how Wack's gonna play it off. I'm telling you right now, that's how he's gonna do it. I thought you was in. No, the phone. I mean, it just cut off. Well, no, it didn't just cut off. My charger thing wasn't in the thing, and it just cut off. So I had to put it back in, because once you put the laptop charge it right in the plug, it comes right, the power's back on. So yeah, so I had to put it in. I didn't have it in. I thought it was in, but all right, I'm about to get up on out of here. And it's always a beautiful time speaking with y'all. I will definitely be on here tomorrow. Wack was even 100% with Bonnie when she. Yep, you right, Nessie. I'll be back on here tomorrow at 7 a.m. I mean 7, not a.m. 7 p.m. tomorrow. and we'll be talking and you know, having a good time like we did today. That wasn't the first time he said Blue was in love with her. Oh, okay. So I'll be back on here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just letting you guys know. I should have let a lot of people know when the live was, you know, a little bit more lit, so that they would know I'll be on here tomorrow at 7 p.m. You have a safe one, too. And make sure y'all hit the like button. All right, I really enjoyed with this live. Thank you, Shakira. Make sure y'all hit that like button or the dislike button and share the video if you would like to. And I will see you tomorrow. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Mwah.